Well, hi everybody, it's your boy Ray, and as you can see, it's a webcam vlog, but I am not wearing my headset. I'm not wearing my gaming headset and talking into the microphone. I actually have now a USB mic to talk into, and it's a damn good one too. I've been eyeing this for a while, and I got this from Black Friday, online Black Friday, and this is what it is. Go Mic by Samson. So it's a small mic. It's a very small mic. Probably true to size, like how it is right here, because it's really small, and it's located. So the mic right now is located, well for me it's oriented over here on my left side, so you can't really see the microphone. But yeah, it's a very small condenser mic. I didn't want to have like those big, large diaphragm condenser mics because those are usually like $100, and then you also need like little accessories and stuff like that to help manage the setup of it, and that's a lot for someone who's like a not serious YouTuber or just not really a big YouTuber. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just have a smaller setup. So I've been eyeing this mic for a while. It was on Black Friday for I think it was like $29.99. I probably could have got it cheaper elsewhere, maybe like eBay or something. But I'm like, whatever, But I was like, I pulled the gun on it, and so now I have a mic where I can actually, maybe do like video game commentary, on some games that I play, and maybe some new games. Maybe I could add a lot more to kind of like the hobby side of like my YouTube channel. So that way, you don't want to hear boring vlogs of Asian bodybuilder doesn't seem that big. Why is he competing? Blah blah blah. Guy should just bulk forever. So. But yeah, now it makes the webcam stuff a lot more easier than to go into the empty room of the house and set up the camera on a tripod and sit in front of the camera for a maximum of 9 minutes 59 seconds before the camera shuts down and clips it at that maximum range. So yeah, everything is a lot more easier to set up. I'll probably do like a lot more of these. I'll probably do a lot more of these now I got that. You know what I mean? So let's get to it. Let's get to the vlog. So this vlog will be for November 30th through December 6th, but I'm recording this on the 7th. I know this is a bad habit of me, but but it's just like I didn't want to piece the vlog clips together because this is the perfect occasion to use the microphone, man. Perfect occasion. So week 24. We are week 24. So this is Sunday. So my weight right now is 149. So I'm that much closer to 150. That much closer. And just to do just do some slight comparisons. Remember with my last off season, from July up until November 17th 2013, I went from 131 from there. So I was the same weight from last year, so like 130 131 to 162 within like I think it was like those 4.5 months, or like 3.5 months, because I stayed at 135 for all of July last year. And so for 3.5 months I went from 135 to 162 in those months. So here it's July to now, early December, not even 150. So I'm okay. I am okay. I'm okay with my slow progress because I'm actually getting gains. Maybe it's not mass gains, even though I do see myself getting bigger. So I do notice that. But my strength is like just PR nightmare out of control. Not nightmare as in like it's a bad thing, but it's just like PR after PR. It's crazy. Like lower body power days. So as you know, I do squats without a belt, or I've been training without a belt. I've been training without having to rely on the belt as much as possible. And with squats, I try to emphasize don't use a belt, okay? Unless I'm trying to overload on weight, which I haven't been doing a lot lately. I've just been focusing on working with a set amount of weights and then just see if I could progress from that. Just slowly progress from that. And so last week lower body power day. Third set, 275 for 5. That was a third set, and I was happy with that. But for my fourth set, I wanted to test my strength in the squat. So, and I didn't want to say like test my strength in the squat. It's just if I could squat it or not. Like just overall, like how does the bar feel on my back? How does my core feel like when it's being worked as the weight is on me. How is it going to, how's my core going to be like when I go down and I come up? Is my technique going to be crappy? So 300 for 2 reps without a belt. That's amazing for me. That's definitely amazing for me. And I still want to keep that double body weight, being able to do double body weight squats for multiple reps, and I still want to be able to do that. So I'm keeping that there. Even though I'm happy for that 315 I did a couple weeks back with a belt, I want to do 315 without a belt. Let's see. What else happened last week? Working sets on the bench, flat bench, 240 for 3, top set. So that felt really good. So I can't wait to see if I could add another rep to that. Standing overhead press, barbell overhead press. I haven't been focusing a lot on it since I'm more focused on dumbbell shoulder presses, seated dumbbell shoulder presses. But I try to incorporate barbell overhead presses on the power days because I'm more focused on compound movements. So barbells, cables, whatever, and such like that. I don't do a lot of like unilateral or isolation movement. I just focus on just compound movements. And so I was thinking, instead of doing dumbbells shoulder presses twice a week, let's just do it, dumbbell shoulder presses for hypertrophy, and let's do overhead presses for power days, when possible, depending on like how packed the gym is in the evenings. And sometimes it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss. But 135 for 8 reps. So that's a milestone for me because I usually have a hard time doing 135, or at least in this case, since I haven't trained it in a while, just doing like 100 was difficult. But now that I'm at 135 for working sets, mind blown. Let's see, what else is a good PR this week? So for T-bar rows, where it's just basically just pulling weight to like somewhere around here to your chest. I like to do the T-bar row on an angled bench, so it's a padded chest supported T-bar row. So you have like a straight bar grip, and then you have like maybe like an angled or a neutral grip. And I've been working a lot with a straight bar grip on the bench T-bar row, and usually with like just the way it's set up, I have to use straps because it's really awkward for me to get the weight from like here, hike it up, and then get myself in position. It feels like it's a lot of work to just get here. So I use straps, and that alleviates a lot of that stress. But I actually managed to like do all my T-bar row sets without straps. Even setting it up and putting it down, didn't need my straps. And I think I got as far as 115, so 245s and 125. And that felt really good. Like I felt like I could go even further. Like this is pretty cool because my back development as far as just strength is going in a direction that I didn't think it'd be going, because I've been extremely lazy with back training for quite a long time. Like I guess I'm just too overconfident in the strength of my back, and I haven't been going for that pump that I've been looking for, when I'm going to do my hypertrophy work. So now that I'm actually a little bit more level-headed now with my pull days, it's like I'm getting a lot of progression in my back, and it's like phenomenal, mind blown. More of this, wow, bam. So I'm definitely happy where my back progression is going as far as the strength goes. So when it cuts down, I honestly don't know where it's at, because when I look at myself in the mirror doing my back stuff, I'm like, man, that back is smooth. There's a lot of fat in that back, man. But yeah, I still see some of the lines. It's hard to tell when your back is just so big that you can't really see the development. You could feel the muscles, but as far as the the visible development, dude, I gotta cut down to see how my back is gonna be. So that's gonna be a long time. And so just a couple tweaks with my training. This is what I did last week. This is more for arms. Like I need a little bit more arm volume in my training. So what I actually started doing is I actually started supersetting my my workouts now. And so So what I would do is, depending on the day, so for the hypertrophy days, I'll explain the hypertrophy days first. But basically, when I do my supersets, I'll do a tricep and a bicep workout, just one each. So for the pull days, obviously it's going to be more focused on triceps. So I'm going to do like a heavy weight, like a heavier weight or moderate weight tricep, and I'll hit that for, 10 to 15 reps or something like that, right? And then for the next exercise in the superset, I'll do a bicep curl, but it's going to be for lighter weight for like a higher rep range. So maybe like a 15 to 20. So 10 to 15 doing like, I don't know, tricep push downs or something like that, and then get like a barbell and do like 15 to 20 for barbell curls, something like that. And then it'd be the opposite for pull days, where I'm going to focus on a heavy bicep movement, and then I'll do a light very high rep tricep movement, and I'll do like 2 supersets. I think that's pretty easy. And so I did that for the upper body days, but the upper body days is more balanced, so that it's like heavy, heavy. So 1 superset heavy, 2 superset heavy. So, and then the push and pull days, obviously respect the muscle group. So I do 2 supersets for each one. So because I need I feel like when I do my front double biceps, I'm seeing like my lat development, I'm seeing my chest development, I'm seeing like my abdominal development. But when I look at my arms, I'm like a little bit small. So I started to think about, well, what part of the aspects of my arms that I could work on. So I got everything covered, long head, short head. Same thing with the triceps, long head, short head. I have a good amount of volume of doing the workouts, set volume, rep volume. But how am I going to get them bigger? Do more volume throughout the week. And so the way I'm going to do that is just superset them, man. Superset them. And also supersetting them, I spend less time in the gym, right? So that's what I started doing for my arm stuff. I'm going to try to incorporate the same stuff this week. Not so much minor tweaks this week, but this week for week 24, just try PR. Hit another rep, hit another 2 reps, or see if I can increase the weight by 5 pounds. Just trying to take everything to the next level so that when I cut down for next competition, everything will be good. And I guess I could talk about like how I am mentally right now. I'm pretty good. Kind of so-so, but right now, this week is finals week for my college, so the finals week of the fall quarter. So this week is a coast week for me. So like I said, I'm good. I'm only meh because each workout is just so taxing on me because I'm trying to push myself beyond my limits each workout that it's just like, I just feel kind of meh, at the end of the day. And also what's not helping is that like my sleep schedule is messed up. So I really need to get back into a better sleep schedule. Like I just need to sleep early, get a little bit more than 5 hours of sleep, Ray. So I need to get more of that. So I want to try to work, slowly work myself back up, get 6 hours and get at least 7 hours. 7 hours would be cool, but it's just 5 hours of sleep that kept stacking on, and like I'm waking up really, really groggy and just hating life, and I'm like, man, I gotta do legs today. So that's how I was feeling today. But yeah, but other than all, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. The only thing that's kind of just really irritating for me is, I don't know, I think I mentioned this in the previous vlog, is that a lot of people started their contest prep, and I'm still in off season. So I'm jealous. I'm jealous that I'm not stepping on stage this spring and summer, but I'm gonna have to wait my turn next time. But for me to grow, I need time, and I'm getting older, so time is against me. So I want to make sure I utilize every single time of my life, or every single day, every single training day. I need to make it count. So yeah, mental wise, I'm pretty fine. I'm just jealous. But yeah, the new microphone works. Maybe audio sync issues. I'm playing with that a little bit. So hopefully everything is totally fine. Other than that, I got to think about how to optimize my whole setup, and then we'll do more vlogs of these, and then I'll do more other stuff as well. So it's gonna be cool. But anyways, yeah, just once again, this is the Samson Go mic. it probably jumped back up to maybe like 35 or 39.99 or something like that. But it is a good mic to have if you don't want to spend money on a condenser mic. So that's my slight review. So I give it a thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. Anyways, so that's the log for this week, and next week, you know, man, we're heading to 25 weeks of off season. But you know, let's head into the new year with new goals. So until then, work hard, train hard, and get your fiber in. You need to poop.